So, Superman, Spider-Man, Captain America, what's that other one? Batman. Batman, how did he come to get to be Batman? Superman. Well, what was going on with Superman before he became Superman and took on the identity of Superman? You know? Spider-Man, same question. Captain America, same question. They all pretty much had their own particular issues that they were dealing with. And for different reasons and various reasons, they decided to become heroic and heroes. But they did get special powers, and Superman came in with special powers, which makes him a lot less of a hero in a lot of people's eyes than, let's say, Batman, who was very much just someone who put on a bunch of technology, you know, had his utility belt and stuff like that, but he would bleed quicker than shit, and he really worked hard at his martial arts and his skills. And just the same, he was neurotic. They were all neurotic. Spider-Man was neurotic. Spider-Man never got laid, but he desired to get laid. Superman never got laid, because he's just too super to get laid. According to Superman 2, I think it was, with Christopher Reeves and Lois Lane. I think that's his first time getting laid in that movie. I'm not quite sure how the comics work and all the rest of these movies. Batman was obsessed with getting laid, and because he was uber rich, or wealthy in this case, it didn't make it so difficult. And other reasons, I guess, yeah. Pretty smooth cat, neurotic as he was. So what's the point? There's a lot of points in that, man. There's a lot of fucking points in that one. One point is, they weren't just neurotic before have become or decided to become heroic. They were neurotic well into being heroic, and they never stopped being neurotic. Just kind of think about it for a minute. Batman and the Batmobile. It's just fucking fighting all these people, going through all this shit that he's having, this alter ego and this double life that he led and all that shit. Just it put a fuck job on him. You know what I mean? All that goddamn money is really all it took to put all it really take to put a fuck job on most people, and add all the rest of this shit into it. And I mean, his head was fucked, and so were the rest of them. I think perhaps Batman was more fucked than any of them. Except for maybe Spider-Man. Maybe Spider-Man and Batman run neck and neck with getting fucked, but then they are more human than Superman. Well, Captain America, he started off pretty fucked, you know, feeling some type of way about being wimpy and so on and so forth, according to what he called himself to be. But he had this intestinal fortitude and don't underestimate the little dog and the fighting the small dog, little dog kind of psychology and ideology and paradigm, and then all of a sudden his body and his strength and everything caught up with the way he saw himself inside, and the rest is fucking comic history or comic book history.